Chapter 1 Crossing into the Villain Gao Fushui. You are listening at FameTV.info. The villain system is starting. Startup completed. Host detected. Binding. Gu Junqing, who was in a drowsiness, heard a machine-like synthetic sound, which made him open his eyes from the boundless darkness. Ha! Am I dead? Gu Junqing was a little surprised that he looked around and was in a large room with extremely luxurious decoration. He felt soft and comfortable on the bed, and the chandelier on the top was luxurious and grand, and the Persian carpet on the floor showed a high price. Suddenly, Gu Junqing heard the mechanical sound he heard in the drowsiness. The system binding is completed, and the content of the novel will be distributed. Suddenly a burst of information poured into his mind. Gu Junqing felt dizzy, and it took a while for him to gradually recover. I actually transmigrated into the urban Xiaobeiwen. Gu Junqing pinched his brows and was speechless for a while. The transmitted information mentioned that the world that Gu Junqing traveled through was a world combined by countless urban Xiaobeiwen, and the character he traveled was the son of the head of the four major families in Luodu, the head of the Gu family. This is a standard villain rhythm, with an outstanding background and a father. With a mother, the family is rich. When someone else transmigrates, he transmigrates into the protagonist, and he transmigrates into a villain. He is still the kind of villain who is forced to slap his face by the protagonist who has not lived through the 50 chapters of the novel. However, he looked at the surrounding environment, revealing luxurious scenes everywhere. It seems that it is not bad to have such extravagant enjoyment. It seems that this kind of dreamy experience can only appear in dreams. Of course, if you want to help each other in the future, it is also not easy. Gu Junqing got off the bed and looked around the whole room. The room was about 100 square meters in size. Whether it was fur or decoration, it all showed a lazy style. Gu Junqing walked into the changing room with full-length mirror. He looked into the mirror. I saw the person in the mirror with a pair of beautiful eyes of the spirit of heaven and earth, which did not contain any impurities, clear but bottomless. The complexion is crystal clear. The smooth hair on the forehead floated up, drawing an elegant arc in the air. The black hair reflects the dark eyes, like crystal obsidian, clear and contains a kind of tenderness of water. Delicate facial features. Fair skin is like 1,000-year-old jade, flawless, pale, slightly transparent, and has a cold touch. The bridge of the nose is slender and erect, and the flesh-colored nose is very elegant, with a face like a crown. Jade, white cufflinks and a neat and clean English pinstripe shirt show his rigorous style, just right to show his perfect figure. In addition, the height of 1.85 meters is just right, but the body is slightly thin, and it looks like he has not received exercise for a long time. Does this kind of tall, rich and handsome need to be a licking dog now? In the previous life, Gu Junqing was only a diligent and conscientious working boy. He had no wife and no man in his first year, and his appearance could only be said to be ordinary. His only hobby was reading novels. The rich and handsome villain has become a rich and handsome villain. Unexpectedly, after a sudden death and fainting after working overtime, he came to this place that is similar to the previous world and became a rich and handsome villain. Hey, /s really good luck. What I want to be is the son of destiny, not the villain of destiny. Hello. Gu Junqing said speechlessly. After the transmission is completed, the novice gift package is now distributed. Do you want to receive it? When he was in a coma before, the voice of the machine that Gu Junqing heard came from his mind again. Hey, is this the standard system for traversers? Gu Junqing murmured. Receive, Gu Junqing said lightly after calming down. Newbie gift package distribution. 1 dose of physique enhancer, 1,000 villain points. Suddenly a panel appeared in his mind, and Gu Junqing was stunned. Open the panel and take a look. Host. Gu Junqing, age 18, adult, combat value 4, normal person 5, charm 90, villain luck point 100, villain value 1000, skills. Advanced learning ability, intermediate piano skills, intermediate English skills, intermediate mathematics ability, owned items. None. This panel shows the values of Gu Junqing /S various abilities. The combat value is only 4. Is this the scum with a combat strength of less than 5? Gu Junqing clicked his tongue. However, he is still studying, and he lacks exercise to get to and from school in a luxury car every day. However, because of his height and body, handsome face, and the fact that he was born in a good family, his own charm value is higher than ordinary people, there is no doubt about it. Whether it is his family, his looks, or his studies, Gu Junqing is a school-level figure in the whole school. I don't /T know how many girls secretly like him. System, what /S the use of introducing villain values in detail? Gu Junqing asked curiously with his mind. This system is a big villain system. Its function is to help the villain change his life against the sky. The villain value is the points obtained by suppressing the protagonist /S various actions. The villain value can be exchanged for various items in the system mall, whether it is cultivation, skills, there are all kinds of items, and you can also use the villain value to query the various data of the protagonist and heroine. Ding, friendly reminder to the host is naturally disgusted by the protagonist of Destiny due to the characteristics of his own luck, and the host cannot avoid the pursuit of the protagonists. Just as Gu Junqing wanted to avoid provoking the protagonist and stay far away from the protagonist, he was reminded by the system. It seems that I can /T escape. I wanted to go abroad to study and hide, but it seems that I can /T do it. Maybe because of my own luck, I was directly destroyed by some soldier king /S protagonist, and foreign countries are still not as safe as Xiaogua, there is no way to act recklessly. Gu Junqing said speechlessly. System, use a physique enhancer. Gu Junqing pondered. Suddenly, Gu Junqing felt a warm current flowing through his body, and his originally thin body was gradually strengthening. When I opened the panel, I saw that the combat power was originally only 4, but it was directly increased by 10 times. When it came to 40, it was already 8 times the combat power of ordinary people, and not only is the body stronger, but also the spirit is vigorous, and the gloomy atmosphere that the villain comes with has dissipated. Gu Junqing carefully recalled his current situation. He is now studying at Tianlin High School. Tianlin High School can be said to be the best high school in the entire Jiangling city, and Gu Junqing is one of the best in terms of academic strength and family, and it is hard to compare. However, such a rich and handsome man would also lose his head for a woman. Moreover, the operation of chasing people is similar to that of the principal in the previous life. Not only is my life difficult, but also very rigid. Not only does he want to force the heroine to be his girlfriend, but also does not allow other men to approach him. A rich and handsome man of this level only loves Moron and disdains other women, but the heroine just doesn't /T look down on Gu Junqing, and after being captured by the hero, she has been taking advantage of Gu Junqing /S love and even killed Gu Junqing. This rich boy /S chasing after his girlfriend is really too rigid. It /S even more rigid than my roommate who died 3 days ago in my previous life. There is no strategy at all. Gu Junqing supported his forehead. But since I /M here, I /LL finish your unfinished business. Gu Junqing sneered. The information transmitted by the villain system of the heavens has already made him feel how miserable the future of this villain is. Let him empathize with the general heart filled with disgust and hatred for those pretentious protagonists. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.